You want to be married to a big fitness influencer, this is what you got to do. And action!
You know, the gym used to be my entire life when it came to fitness. In-person clients, teaching group fitness, my own training sessions, the hustle, all of it. But the truth is, I was stuck. I wanted a little bit more freedom and a little bit more time on my hands, but I didn't really know how to do it.
So a few years ago, I was training 8, 10, sometimes 12 hours a day. And it was great because I had a full schedule. But like most trainers in that situation, I was tired all of the time and I felt capped. And that cap actually was the scariest part. I had a full schedule and I didn't really know how or if I could grow it all. Now, I had a couple online clients at the time, but it was really just from people kind of randomly reaching out to me through DMs and me being like, yeah, sure, we can do that. It was nothing organized, it was nothing official, nothing that I could really build. And looking back on it realistically, I kind of had no idea what I was doing with it.
And I remember thinking to myself, okay, if you can do a little more online coaching, get a little better at it, you'll free up some time and you'll have a little bit more freedom. So I decided to sign up for this mentorship that teaches you how to build and scale an online coaching business. It did pretty good initially. I was growing, I was getting some clients, and I was getting really busy, but it got a little overwhelming very quickly. And honestly, it just eventually fizzled out in a few months and it wasn't really working for me. It was pretty ironic is I did this to try and not be as stressed out and have a little more time on my hands, and it did the complete opposite. It really stressed me out and I basically just created a whole second job for myself. I got overwhelmed and thought that all my initial thoughts coming into this were true, and that it was that something like this wasn't really meant to be for me, and that I'm never really going to be the business owner or entrepreneur type of guy. I'm more of a number two, so a regular trainer, just going to go in, train my clients, that's it, and never really go farther than that. So from there, I just basically went right back to regular personal training. You know, it was comfortable for me, I was good at it, it was easy, and things were steady. But I just always had in the back of my mind this desire and want to scale. And then in May of 2023, something kind of crazy happened. I posted one little random kettlebell complex video on Instagram and it just absolutely took off and blew up. I started that May with 15,000 followers and I ended that May with about 80,000 followers. It was pretty crazy and changed things a lot. You know, from there, I realized, okay, not only can I make this happen, but more importantly, I decided, okay, how am I gonna make this happen the best way for me? So I decided to give things another shot. But I knew I had to do things the right way this time. So I decided to hire two business coaches, Mike and Jared. Now these two guys changed everything for me. Now, Mike and Jared didn't just help me grow a business, they helped me build systems so I could keep everything streamlined and organized. And that was the most important part for me because that way I didn't get flustered and overwhelmed like I did last time. Now, with that being said, it was still very difficult to do and took a lot of work. I was learning new skills. I was trying to learn social media a little bit more. I was balancing all of this with my in-person training, and I was failing at things left and right. It was tough, but at the same time, it was also very exciting. And that started to lean into me really enjoying the process. I have time to do what I love now. Train, create content, teach people, and travel with my wife, Cody. It's been a pretty crazy ride the past year and a half, and there's been a lot of ups and downs, but all of it has been absolutely worth it. All the failures, all the fuck-ups, all the lessons.
Now here's the thing, I didn't do this alone. This pretty lady right here, my beautiful wife Cody,
That's me.
I have a lot to thank for. She has been by my side 24/7, all day, every day. She's my biggest support system. She is my rock. She believes in me more than I believe in myself. Isn't that right, babe?
Yeah, facts.
She's my anchor, and I have her to thank for everything that I've accomplished, and I wouldn't be here if it weren't for her. So, thank you.
You're welcome.
Love you.
Love you.
So, what's the takeaway here? It's that if you're feeling capped out, you're feeling a little stuck, you feel like you're trying and it's just not really going, just stick with it. It's going to be hard, but if you stay patient and you push long enough in the right direction, the right things are going to happen. And everything that you're trying to do could be right around the corner, so you never fucking know, right? It happened to me, it could happen to you, so just keep with it. Look, if I can do it, you can do it, all right? Thank you for sticking around, and hey, if you are somebody looking to scale and grow their business a little bit online, go ahead and drop a comment below and let's make this happen. Let me help you out, all right? I appreciate you guys sticking around, and I'll see you next time. Starkey Boy is also a very big supporter of me, and he is very helpful. So we thank Starkey as well.
So we write our names in the sand right where we lay our bodies down to rest, and we'll fall asleep where the land and ocean meet, our place in the wilderness, our place in the wilderness. These days lately feel like death.